So the movie starts out with the opening credits that are basically a carbon copy of Batman's origin from Batman Begins.
Yeah, for a second there I thought that Jesse Eisenberg was playing a kid in this movie.
Yeah. We then cut to the ending of Man of Steel, where we get to see the battle from Bruce Wayne's perspective.
Whoa, can you imagine how much the screenwriters could develop Bruce Wayne's character? They have all the opportunity in the world to establish what kind of Batman we'll be seeing in the cinematic universe.
Or we can just stick a car commercial in there.
Or you could just do that.
Cut to the present, or 2015, because that's when this movie was going to come out.
Where we get to see Lois Lane interviewing a terrorist, and oh shit, Jimmy Olsen's in the movie.
Wait, no, please don't. I can explain. Please.
Then the terrorist grabs Lois Lane and holds her hostage, but Lil Baby Cal ain't having that shit.
So he politely kills him. Then a bunch of terrorists start to shoot other terrorists, but if you're watching the R-rated version, you get some red paint splatters to be edgy and rated R.
Later, we get our introduction to our new Lex Luthor.
And he sucks.
He has a bunch of undisclosed important bunch of people as he shows them the green kryptonite found in the wreckage of the alien ship. So he makes a deal that the government can have it as long as he's given Zod's body access to the alien ship and allowed to experiment with the kryptonite on the alien body, in exchange for Jolly Rangers.
Later, Bruce Wayne gets invited to a dinner party where he plans to steal Lex Luthor's computer files. Meanwhile, he goes upstairs to socialize and runs into Clark Kent. The conversation goes well.
I will rip your off.
And next scene. He goes back downstairs to get a hacking device and discovers that somebody stole it. It was Wonder Woman. Clark Kent starts to follow Bruce Wayne to find out that there's a fire at the Day of the Dead festival. After that, Superman is invited to the Capitol, and the wheelchair guy blows up.
Afterwards, Superman leaves the Arctic to clear his head or some shit like that. He has a talk with his dad, who's like, "Oh, I was wrong, you should be Superman."
And this totally isn't a ripoff of the scene from Spider-Man 2. Meanwhile, Bruce Wayne gets the device back from Wonder Woman, but why did she even try to decrypt it in the first place? Wonder Woman isn't a hacker. So while Bruce is hacking it, he has a dream, and all the fanboys in the theater were all like, then the Flash shows up.
After that, Batman goes out and tries to steal the kryptonite from Lex Luthor when Superman shows up to trash his car and basically tells him to fuck off.
We then see a montage of him working out, making weapons, working out again. Yeah. He then sends Wonder Woman Lex's files, which are basically just teasers for the next movie.
The next scene has Lex Luthor kidnapping Lois Lane and Martha Kent.
Lois is on a rooftop talking to Lex, and it goes pretty well.
Superman catches her though. After Superman and Lex talk, Supes agrees to go kill Batman and he'll let Martha go.
After Batman whoops Superman's ass, Superman spastically shouts, "Save Martha!" After Batman has a few non-flashbacks about his parents' death, he's like, "Our moms had the same name. Cool." Batman goes all Arkham games on the people who kidnapped Superman's mom. Meanwhile, Lex Luthor releases Doomsday because, yeah, I have no idea why Doomsday's in this movie. Because Zack Snyder. But Superman gets stabbed by Doomsday, oh no. He fucking grabs the spike in Doomsday's arm and makes the spike that's already in him go through him so that he can shove the spear even further into Doomsday. Wow. Finn. Oh yeah, and some more Justice League shit that'll get fanboys even more wet. Finn. So what's really that bad about the Batman vs Superman director's cut? Well, first, one good thing is that I'm glad they added the scenes back in, but the negatives are that they needed to be in there for the movie to make sense. It feels like they forcefully cut out scenes just so they can have a director's cut. The point of director's cuts aren't to change the entire story as a whole. The point is to add a little detail that you didn't know about some specific scene in the movie to make it even more interesting. It's like telling your friend a punchline of a joke and then a week later explaining the entire joke. Even though I don't hate the director's cut, I just don't like that there was one. The added scenes definitely up the movie in terms of quality for me, so I'm gonna give it a B.